All right, it shows me that I am live. This is a video for the Sam Darnold PSA 10 giveaway by Siesta Cards. What we're going to go ahead and do is I already have the URL YouTube link set up, and you will be winning this card here by Siesta Sports Cards. I'm not sure if anybody's going to jump in. I didn't have time to really set up a broadcast, so I'm just trying to go live, get this done. That way somebody can win this and we can all move on with our happiness in life, right, guys? But we'll see if somebody pops in. Again, I already have it loaded over here on another page that you can see. I kind of have a two-screen set up on mine. You can't see that. That's not your problem. That is mine. So we are going to go ahead and give this away. Again, right here is the link to my video. Filter duplicate names in case somebody has said other things. Ignore all these ads. There's exclude, filter comments on specific. So we want Siesta. So we want Siesta cards, but obviously if somebody says Siesta, I'm going to take that too as well. We got one person out there looking at me right now. Hopefully it's not my mother, but if it is, hello, Mom. So Siesta is going to be what we're going to be looking for. Number of entries or winners are going to be 1. And Siesta. Why do I feel like I've spelled that wrong? That's better. Siesta is what we're looking for. And I can even double check that real quick with my YouTube page here. Make sure. I want to be transparent with y'all because who doesn't like a little bit of transparency? Go to my videos channel here. Go down to the Seminole Show, which is right here, which I was playing because I was making sure. So Siesta, I'll just make sure everything is copacetic and fair for everybody. Boom, Siesta. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start raffle to pick winners. One winner, contact me here and or through either Instaham, which is Instagram, which you can find me there, Michael Ham, or MJH Productions on Instagram. Or you can, if you're my friend on Facebook, because there are people that are in my feed that are also Facebook friends, not very many because I kind of try to separate those two things. But Instagram is cool. If not, I'll reach out to you here as well, let you know you are the winner, and we'll reach out for an address. That way I can send the card to you. All right, guys? So we're going to go ahead and start raffle here. And did I do something wrong? Winner 1. Winner name, contact. Uh-oh, something's not working right. Filter. YouTube contest winners. And blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of ads on this page, whatever it is. Why is this thing not liking what I am doing? All right, let's go ahead and grab the URL again. I think it didn't take the URL the first time. Copy. And go back up here. Make sure it's the proper URL. Paste. That is it. That might have been the problem. Number winners, word Siesta, 1 person, start raffle. Doesn't like that. I think it's because of this filter right here. Let's take the filters off and see what happens. Just doesn't like me. There are a lot of ads on this thing too. See if I missed some. I'm gonna open this screen up a little bit more here. I swear I tested this a little while ago. Oh, that's why I haven't got my comments yet. All right, now we're going to filter by Siesta. Now we can come down here and raffle the winner. Contest winners. Winner 1. Don't cash the whip. Let's get it, Siesta cards. So whoever winner 1 is, which more than likely is a person who just goes into contest, has won the page. We will verify that they are a follower of mine. If you're not a follower, you can't win. So we got 691 views so far on this. So that's pretty good right there. Where are my commentos on this video? See how difficult it is to be a YouTuber, guys? You gotta know all this stuff and do all these things, and Drives you crazy. So let's go to my studio because that's where it gives me information. We're going to go check out winner 1 here and see who winner 1 is, because I don't know who that is. And this is the Simul shows what we're looking for. We're going to go look at comments. Open that up. Alright, let's see. It's just showing me all my other data. I don't want to see this. So let's go here, go back to channel. Anybody go to any shows this past week? I know a bunch of people are stating that shows are really, really slow right now. I mean, even the Clearwater show, which I just recently went to, definitely was slow. We don't want to listen to my video. We just want to see the comments down here. So let's check and see. I don't know why it's not showing me the comments. And usually the comments are right below everything. Huh. It's really weird. I wonder if it's because I'm looking at my own video. Usually when I go to studio here, it opens up and it'll show me winner number 1 is supposedly the winner. See comments. Move this over a little bit more and see what else I can see. I just don't know why it wasn't showing me the comments to begin with. It didn't show Paul any of this stuff right now. I don't know why it's doing that. All right, so I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way and go and look on my phone. And we'll bring this back up and bring me into the forefront here so I can just check my phone out and make sure that that person is indeed subscribed. And let's see what we got here on my YouTube. I'm going to go to my videos, channel, comments. Now I can see all my comments here. And we're going to go look real quick just to check. So far, I don't see the name. All right, so that name I don't even see. We got another person watching now. We're trying to get the winner for this Sam Darnold card. It came up as winner 1, which winner 1 didn't even leave a comment. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly it's showing. I'm going to go back to here so you can kind of see my other screen. I'm going to go ahead and pick a comment here, picker free, and go back in and see if we can double up here like we're supposed to be able to. It is not showing the other screen to save my life. Don't know why. It's definitely there. All right, well, I'm going to go in here and try this again. Paste. Get comments. Shows 26 comments, just like it did before. Number of winners. Let's see here. I really want this to be up. I don't know why this is not working for me right now. Where's shared screen at? Let's stop sharing and then let's go back into sharing. To see if maybe that changes everything in life. Present. Share screen. Okay, so now y'all should see this other screen right here. And in this screen, I have number of winners. I have the link. Start raffle to pick winners. YouTube contest winners. Just let's get it. Siesta cards. 28 comments. Winner 1. Don't crash the whip. I don't know why that's doing that. We're going to go ahead and pick another winner, and it is Jonathan Groves. because winner one is not a person, and we want people. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So Jonathan Groves is the winner of the Sam Darnold. And that's how we're going to do that, guys. Long, drawn out, and death-defying, but we made it through it. I'm going to double check here to see on my phone. Where's Mr. Jonathan Groves? There he is. 6 days ago, so he was way back in the day. And I'm going to say congratulations. Congratulations, you are the winner of the Sam Darnold. Reach out to me on Instagram using my name or MJH Productions. All right, and just tagged him in the video so you can go back and look at that. So congratulations. Oh, there's Jonathan's in the thing. So Jonathan, you are the winners. What's up, Jinx? How you doing, buddy? Have either y'all been to a show lately or been out looking for any cards or anything like that? Yeah, Jonathan, reach out to me on Instagram. Just type in Michael Ham or MJH Productions. You'll see a picture of me there. You can go ahead and send me a DM there. I'll accept that. And then you can send me your shipping information. I'll get that card out to you this week. That way you'll have it for you. And that'd be really cool. Appreciate you watching and being a part of the contest. And, you know, just hanging out. It's really cool. He said no. Have y'all been buying any cards, or are y'all just kind of like watching everything kind of slowly fall, settle in, and just wait to see what's going to happen? I mean, I have a few cards that I want to target that are bigger cards, but if the market's going to keep slowly coming back to me, you know, I'm going to wait for it. We're getting ready to hit holiday season. So this is when sealed wax becomes probably the most popular thing people are going to buy for a gift, because let's face it, it's something you can open versus maybe a favorite card of a player that's graded or something like that. So I do see a shift for sure. But you just went to the BBCE at the local card shop today. What did you get out of your silver packs? Or did you open them? Or are you just selling them? Because I've heard some of those silver packs are containing cards that can be worth $10,000. So it's kind of crazy. Yeah, Jinx, exactly. Just wait for it to stall out and then go get it. That's the other thing too, is also slabs. When I go to these shows, I see so many slabs. Like it's ridiculous. It's almost like I feel weird buying a raw card just because it's not in a slab. Especially when a slab, you can buy the card usually for less than it costs to still slab a card. It's just a very interesting time right now. I'm curious what you got in those silver packs. I saw somebody pull a Tatis Bowman Chrome First Auto Red, which was probably a redemption card at one point. And since it hasn't been pulled and is nearing expiration, they probably said, let's just throw it in there because they have all these expiration cards that are past expiration dates. They don't hold those. They do these type of situations when they happen, or they do some weird multi-pack or makeup pack for messing up, or a white box. That's how these cards get out there. Oh, there you go. Pro Debut's fun to open. It's a good rip. It's just, you know, you got a chance at something at least, and it's not expensive. It doesn't feel like you're throwing a ton of money away if you don't hit anything great. Plus, it's always something you can look back on, and somebody's very much like, you know, Bowman Chrome products, where you can all of a sudden have something valuable 5 years later that was pretty much worthless before that. That's why, I mean, I still think Bowman Chrome and Bowman products, for the most part, are the best long-term hold in the hobby. They're the fine wine of hobby, because they only get better with age, but they do peak. Perfect example is like Chris Bryant's rookie year. His Bowman Chrome First actually didn't come out the year it was released. It was reinserted into the next year because he didn't get the cards back. And, you know, that card at one point was worth triple what it is now. It's come down quite a bit. We all know what Chris Bryant is. He still has a fairly good amount of years, I would say, left before he retires. And you never know what you can do in that time frame, because it only takes one really good year to break out, and that card takes off again. But even in a 9.5 on that Bowman Chrome First auto of Chris Bryant, where it looks like he's going to steal a base, I think they're only worth like $250 or $300 now. Logo Tractor Mega. Yeah, the logo stuff's going to come down. I'm not overly concerned about that. Yeah, funds, man. Just, we're getting ready to come up on the holidays too. So we have a lot going on here. Everybody does. Whether you're at home, staying, traveling, coming, going, buying gifts, sourcing things, what you got going on in life, where you live. Those are all aspects of different levels of impact, especially to this hobby. The hobby's not going anywhere. It's always going to be here. And what Fanatics does with it is going to be a very, very interesting thing moving forward. They're getting ready to control almost the whole hobby. And what we've seen with certain product is that it won't sell for high prices just because it's wrapped in a box that comes in, there's a pack, and you can get something okayish out of it. You're going to start seeing specific, especially collegiate stuff, um, some of the newer Prism, and even this year's football. That's not going to be as desirable because you don't have the players to chase in it like we did the past 4 years, realistically, even 5. We don't have that ability right now. The next wave of guys you're kind of looking at as they're already in the league. There's going to be the 1, 2, 3 guys that maybe break out, but is it going to be 3 years from now, 2 years from now? Look at all the people that have put money into even like a Kenny Pickett or something from 2022 draft or 2022 score. There's not a whole lot out of it right now. I mean, I went looking for a Bucks player, and the only thing I could find is score on the guy right now. That's because all the other product hasn't come out, but unfortunately, it won't come out until next year, like after the season's over. So at this point, I have a really long time if I really want that. But it was kind of like a not a quick flip, but a grab, hold for a little bit, and then resell. So yeah, I do fish. Oh, that's ought to be awesome. You gotta catch some kings. Yeah, steelies too. I haven't ever been able to go up and really like dig in fishing up north. Our saltwater fishing down here is pretty much the best in the country, and then we have massive bass and freshwater fishing. But I'd really like to go up north, and I really want to catch a walleye. I want to catch a monster walleye, steelheads. I'd love to do some salmon fishing, just to say I've done it too. Catch a rainbow trout on fly, just to say I did it. I'm not one of those guys that I need to go catch 1,000-pound fish and try to catch one every day. I'll catch one, and I'm like, okay, backbreaker, really cool. I got one here to the boat. We got a picture with it. Thumbs up, let's roll. And other than that, I like that in between fish that puts up the good fight and bring a little table fare home, and you felt like you accomplished something throughout the day. That's really what I like about the fishing aspect. Oh, I live in Tampa, Florida. Um, we just dealt with the storm and everything, but and a buddy of mine just got himself a big old fancy boat, so hopefully we'll be able to go out here soon. I'll get some fishing videos. I work right on the water, and at one point, most people don't know this, especially from the card side of the hobby that joined my channel, is I fished every day for 5 years. Literally every single day, I went fishing for 5 straight years. It was like a little marathon that I did. It was actually a New Year's resolution that I started. And once I got through the first year of literally fishing every day, and some days were only 5 minutes of fishing. The whole point was to get out and do something that I liked, and continually do it versus force myself to do something I don't like to try and make my life better. And, I like fishing. So, and that makes my life better because it's enjoyable. But fishing can be frustrating. The same day, there's been days that I'm out there for 10 hours and it's frustrating. You catch some fish, but it's not what you want. So it's just part of the game, though. So let's see. What part of Indiana, Jinx, are you in? My wife is from Fort Wayne. I went up there and trying to fish that river that was up by her in Fort Wayne. I don't know how a fish can see through that mud. I mean, I pretty much was throwing a lure and I couldn't see that thing until I pulled it out of the water. So, Jonathan, if you're still there, obviously this is the card you've won, in case you need it for any type of verification. But I'll obviously send you a link with the tracking information. Okay, an hour and a half away is not that far. Now, are you born and raised in Indiana, or is that just where you ended up? And do you ever get down to, or have you ever gotten down to Florida to try any fishing down here? I know we had a little fishing trip down here with Flipping Steve and um, one of the other sports card guys. God, I don't know why I can't remember his name. He's a comic collector, card collector guy. Um, but great guys, had a lot of fun. Didn't catch much, but it was more of the opportunity to try. Oh, well, shoot. 15 minutes from Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan, that thing's massive. I wouldn't even know where. I would just fish the edges of that thing the best I could. I don't know if I'd ever try to get to the center of it. That's a massive piece of water right there. But you need to get down here to the Florida area. The Key West to me is like cheating for fishing. If you can get down to Key West, you can use any skill you have where you're from to catch fish. It's kind of crazy, to be honest with you. That's why I always call it cheating when you're in Key West or even down in Miami. I think Miami, right off Miami Beach, South Beach area, is probably the best fishing in the United States, only due to the fact that you can be in hundreds of feet of water and be 2 miles off the beach to where you can pretty much still see people walking around very easily, and you can be out there catching marlin. And then if you get bored, you can come all the way in to the beach or the glades and catch bonefish and snook and redfish and trout, and then go all the way back out and catch some grouper and some scamp and some snapper and some mahi. It's so crazy. It's like a 4 mile block radius that you can pretty much catch anything you want, based on the time of year it is. And it's just a wild place to fish. No, Beast Mode actually did it at the very beginning. It took me a minute to do it. But for the winner was Jonathan Groves. They had won it. They're actually in the chat at the very top here. But Jonathan Groves ended up winning it. We did have a spam person win the first time, which was not a real person, because I had to go back and look at the chat and make sure that person was entered. They were not entered, so I went ahead and drew another person, and Jonathan ended up winning that card, though. We're going to have more coming up, too, because I know I was talking to Siesta. He's talking about throwing me some more cards. I'm going to add some stuff to it also. It's always at somebody's cost, but it's just giving y'all something to, hopefully just pop in, maybe win something nice and easy. I'm simple. I'm just like y'all. I don't want to wait, a month to try and win something and try and, make sure I get 1,000 comments. It's just not what I need to be at, nor would I get anyway. So it wouldn't really matter unless I was giving away a Rolex or something. I'm sure to have all those people come out of the woodwork to try and win something like that. Subscribers go up really quick and they go down really quick. That's just part of the game, though. Beast Mode, have you been to any shows lately? Or are you picking anything up? No? Where are you at, Beast Mode? We have so many shows here. It's kind of odd when I don't have one on a weekend. Like this weekend, I don't have a show. Next weekend, I have the Tampa show, the regular Tampa show, which is now the Oldsmar show that took over the original Tampa spot, because the original Tampa show is now at the Shriners out towards Brandon area for our location. Okay, yeah, you don't have a show probably near you. Have you ever thought about setting up a show somewhere and seeing if you can get people to, come in as vendors? Because I know a lot of times places, especially smaller places, if you kind of put like an ad out for a month and you can get a deal with somebody where they really don't care about money for renting the space, it's just more traffic, that you can, set that up to where it'd be a cheap, affordable way to do it. Or if you have any flea markets, you can always set up a show possibly at a flea market by renting out multiple spaces and just doing a little free advertising online in your area. Of course, some people don't want to do all that, and I understand that. But if you really want to try and draw some interest up or pull some people out of the woodwork, that's the best way to do it. There you go. Well, and listen, online's easy. I can't even, if my Walmart stopped carrying cards, my Targets carry random stuff. Other than that, I just get everything that I choose to get is, Target online. I've been slow to rip stuff open lately. I just recently ripped up, opened some more of the older wrestling here that I got from the flea market. So if you have flea markets, go to flea markets. And I'm going to tell you this, you got to ask guys what they have. If you see some sporting stuff, always ask them if they have cards or some autograph stuff. Make sure you're always part of a group on Facebook too for like autographs to take a picture, post it, and then have people let you know. Outer Safe is the one I use for baseball, especially. And you know, they're really good at knowing, hey, you know, is that nice or not? I recently posted a picture of a 500 home run ball I saw at a yard, not the yard sale, but a flea market. Yard sales are great too. And everybody was like, "How much did you buy that for?" Thinking that maybe I bought it for like $5 or $10. Yeah, I wanted 1,800, and I wasn't willing to give them 1,800 on a ball that was not authenticated. Yes, it's going to be rare because everybody on the ball, with the exception of one person, has passed away. And maybe if I go back, I'll ask if he still has it, and if he's just been too lazy to send it in and get authenticated, and see if I can get it for like $1,000. You know, Mickey Mantle's on the sweet spot, but you can get a Mickey Mantle autograph certified ball for $200 now. It's not like it's super hard to get. He signed so many things. Yeah, Beast Mode, hit that flea market when you can. Yeah, one of our flea markets, they shut down during COVID, sold the property, kicked everybody out. It's technically two flea markets in one. The deal ended up falling through, and they've never reopened it. And most of those people have now relocated to 2 other flea markets in the area. But that was the bigger, better flea market we had, because it was kind of like an outdoor and an indoor. And the outdoor is more of the vendor guy that goes and buys stuff throughout the week and weekend, brings that new inventory out to buy, and then you have something that's continually flipping over. Jinx, get one. They're not hard to get. Mantle balls are not, mantle autographs, period, are not hard to get. Mantle, Ted Williams, Stan Musial, Ernie Banks, Reggie Jackson, a lot of these 500 home run guys, especially if they retired prior to the late 70s through the 80s, they were at card shows nonstop, $25 an autograph. It was not hard to get these guys autographed, and so many people have them. And there's some people that just like collecting more than one of them, is really what it is. And Mickey Mantle is a widely faked ball or autograph too, so it is one of the things you want to pay attention to. But at the end of the day, you should be able to get one that's pretty authentic without a problem. What I'd really like is, I mean, who doesn't want a Babe Ruth autograph? But I'd really like a Lou Gehrig as well. But those are just stupid money. All right, guys, I'm going to get ready to jump off here. Again, congratulations to Jonathan Groves. I'm going to get ready to go tell my kid good night. And I got some other stuff to do. Maybe watch a show or two later myself. I'm going to post a video of some of the cards I just recently opened too. Like I said, the wrestling, discussing me picking that up. Some 1990s Fleer as well. And hopefully y'all enjoy that. I appreciate y'all that popped in to say hello and be a part of the show for a quick minute, even though it was unscheduled. And I appreciate it. Thanks, Jinx. Look forward to seeing you again here in the chat. Don't crash to it, pay bro. So who won? The winner was, again, Jonathan Groves. Jonathan Groves was the winner. So hopefully you heard that there. I'm going to get ready to pop off here in a minute. Again, reach out to me, Jonathan, and we'll get that thing going for you. Appreciate everybody, and look forward to the next giveaway. Hopefully it'll probably be in about a week or two. Let's see what goes on at the next Tampa show, and just stay tuned. Hopefully I'll have a fishing video out soon for some of those that like to fish. All right, guys. Y'all take care. See ya.